Okay, today I'm going to talk about my Aussie dollar short position, why I'm short, and the analysis of this forex pair. So we're going to do a top-down analysis starting at the 12 monthly chart, which is where we're looking at now. What we see here is we're going to just start from first period. So this is resistance. You know, it will never get there anytime soon, but we started going down trend line. It's marked in red. Now we went up here. Let's say this. Also down trend line like there. Now we went a little bit up over here. You see all the trend lines I'm drawing have a certain amount of touches. So 1, 2, then the retest here. 3, 1, 2, breakout, 3, retest, break up, then several times here as well. So these levels remain active. You need to keep this in mind. And you keep these on the chart. So this is also a downtrend line. Then we're going up again here. So respecting. Let's have a look. What do we have more? We can remove the noise to see a bit clear if we miss anything. Yeah, we might have something like this up. Doesn't really fit in there, but it doesn't matter because it's not around the price action where we're trading now. So then we have this potential trend line. Then we have been going down. This is support zone, support, and this is a resistance zone, resistance. So this is where we're trading. When we're looking at the price, we see, oh, this is neutral. Oh, this is the neutral zone, but we recently broke and we're making lower lows and lower highs, which means we are in a downtrend. This is a relevant level in a way, but if you see this chart here, we also kind of made a low in 2011 level. You know, it's relevant, but it's not the strongest. This level and this level is for sure a resistance level. Then if we look down towards this trend, we see a downtrend line and this one as well. Okay, so the most recent low, this level, it broke. It changed structure. You know, we weren't in a downtrend anymore. It broke this uptrend as well, so we're now going neutral. So there's not enough bullish support here. So this is kind of irrelevant. What is relevant are the lows. So these are the lows, and this needs to be green because it's support. Then what's also important, we need to take care of this, and that's a bit where we're trading at. Okay, so we're going down here. So this is candle high, okay, green, candle high. So these are, you know, smaller resistance points where price is not gonna break through if we want to see a strong downtrend. Zooming down a little bit, 6 monthly, we saw these levels, the previous candlestick lows we broke. So the 6 monthly closed below these as well. So this is acting as a resistance zone now, as well as these, and this is the earliest support. So then if we zoom in a little bit more, we can see this structure. It's not the clearest, but on the 4 monthly chart we can see, I'm gonna look into this a little bit more, we can see price broke the lows and is trying to break it one more time. Then we need to reanalyze the supply and demand levels, analyze trend lines again. If we zoom in a little bit more, we have one here, an uptrend there, but that's not relevant. Might do this one because it's 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's optional. This one as well, all resulting in that same point of resistance. We have this one. That one was already in place. This uptrend as well. Then we're going to this downtrend. This little uptrend. Then we have something more. This little downtrend. Can also do this one, of course. So a lot of red here, which means a lot of resistance and a lot of selling, which is why we broke through these lows. I'm gonna mark this. Breakthrough lows, bearish. If we then zoom in a little bit more, so we wanna, this is a selling zone. Okay, let's go to the monthly chart to see what's really happening, because this is actually a really great pattern to trade. uptrend broken, a downtrend in there. Yeah, so we did see on the 4 monthly chart, 3 monthly maybe as well. Yeah, so we did see higher lows, lower highs, then taking it out. So there's some kind of pattern here. If we use Fibonacci's, we also see that this zone, so the round number 0.55 is a zone of support. Price is likely to attract there, and this is where potential buyers might get in. And all these levels that we recently pointed out is where people sold, or buy levels that got taken out by the sellers. So then if we zoom in a little bit more to the monthly chart, for example, we're gonna look at potential new trends. So let's point just everything there is so we don't miss anything. Doing something that can be in place. This is all a bit choppy, so not gonna do a lot of trend lines there. This one is also relevant, uptrend line. And of course we have this one as a downtrend line. This one is relevant, supported as well. Then we went also down a little bit over there. There is some selling happening, but it's not super strong yet. How are we gonna do this? So this is the low. This is where people are gonna buy again. The wicks can be a bit tricky, so we're gonna zoom in as much as we can to determine at what specific level buyers are gonna get in. So we're gonna go to the 4-hour chart, gonna look back all the way to this zone, and we can see that we didn't see a real engulfing there, but yeah, 55 zone. Yeah, so this one is actually spot on the 0.55 zone, and then towards the 56 zone, this is where people wanna buy the specific zone. This is our target. This is where we want to short. Then if we go to the we want an entry. We want to see price going down, but we want to get a specific entry. So we are looking for something like this. So we can see on the 10 daily chart, it's a bit choppy, but I want several confirmations. On the 8 daily you can see it as well. Price broke through. There's no real, there's a dynamic trend line here. There are two, but there's still room. So we would want to see a break through this zone, which happened. Then price went up. Lower highs, lower lows, then breaking through this structure again, so this, and that's where we want to go short. So over there we want to short, which is right here, put our stop above the recent swing, so it will be somewhere there, and then the target is all the way down here, the previous support. It's a bit difficult. I mean, on the weekly chart you can see it a little bit more clear. All right, here, it's visible. Quickly to see, you can see price creating higher highs, higher lows, then lower highs, doing a bit of choppiness, and then on the Trump Tariff price massively went down, then also went massively up again. I entered around here, now on this, let's say, more dynamic line of potential support. So these ones can we go in green, and that's where I went short. We are gonna have a potential consolidation area now, so this one's also important. Now this is really relevant. What are we gonna see now? Well, we don't want price to break through, so this is what we don't want to see. We ideally want a price to, maybe hover around here, then break back below and continue its downtrend. It's not that bad if it takes a while. Why? Because these support levels are here as well. So if it moves down too quickly, for example, if it would now do something like this, straight to the dynamic support, like that, it would potentially sell off and reject here, and that would mean for us to enter the position. So ideally we want price to go down, definitely, but it's not bad if price does something like this. And then we can slowly close the position here. That's our position now. As soon as price goes above this zone, we're going out. So it's stop loss position. It's not an investment, but there is potential in this one, I think. And if you go to the Australian dollar index, it's mainly the Australian dollar that's doing this. You know, it's almost exactly the same chart. So we are expecting to have this as a stop loss level, this zone as a target zone. And then if you can zoom in a little more, so this is what we're seeing now. Now you can see that price looks like it's losing buying momentum. So we might have this in place, and we want to break through this to change momentum also on the currency itself. Now you can see, this is some of my analysis as well. We see price breaks below. It also created a lower low here as well. So we want to see price to slowly trade down from here. Thank you for watching and listening. If you like this, if you like the kind of view, if you like the way I look at the charts, please subscribe. It will help me a lot. Like and comment if you want, and I will see you at the next video.